Hey, happy Monday to you. Welcome back to another edition of Chronic Pain in a Demon. As usual, I introduce myself. I'm Raymond Nugent. Um, Nice to have you back. Okay. How are you guys? How were your weekend? Um, if you feel like sharing, let me know how you spent your weekend. If it was less, low key with family, like I did, or something exciting. I know we can't really do much at the moment, but we still could find some excitement, regardless, of the fact. Okay, all right. So let's just go. Let's get started. Guys. I was amazed this morning looking at the television. You know, over the weekend. So many tragedies, man. New York, what's going on, man? You know, hey, I've been around New York most of my life, and I don't really see it like this. What's going on, New York? 7 killings over the weekend. Come on, man. We're already fighting, serious demons. So come on. Chicago, as usual. We got to find a way to curb this nonsense. 59 shot. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Chicago, man. Three fatal. According to the news. You know, come on, Chicago, man. Let's do this right. You saw what happened a few months ago with the George Floyd incident, where so many different people of color and different background went out and marched and do the right thing. Sacrificing their lives. Been tear gassed. You know what I mean? Been bombarded, pushed aside. Run over. You see what I'm saying? Sacrifice. So come on, Chicago. Come on, New York, and also other places around the nation. Come on, man. You know, um, then I look at the turmoil in Portland. I know it's for a worthy cause, but guys, you have to understand right now, they send the feds in. So you know what that means. So yeah, we have all the right to, speak our constitutional, mind on, what's in the Constitution that defended us. We have our right to exercise that, but we have to also be mindful, of what could, be the backlash. You see what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. And when I watch these things, I have to also bear in mind um, there's a lot of people out of work. There's a lot of kids out of school, out of college. So it's easy to find an influx of people because no jobs, no schooling. You know what I mean? So people do get bored, and people have been confined for quite a while. So you're going to find that cabin fever, taking effect, and also that mental stress taking effect. So with all that said, you know, um, there's a lot of uncertainties, a lot of stuff that's going to go on, which we're not used to on a daily basis. Because you have to understand, with this kind of havoc, come mental stress. And how are we going to deal with that? It's yet to be seen. But yeah, we're going to have an overwhelming amount of mental stress. And it's yet to be seen. I heard people talk about it. You know what I mean? But hey, we'll see what happens in the next few months. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, kids. You know, I know you're protesting for the right reason, but just follow. The law and do it the right way. You know what I mean? Because you know, I don't want to see a child out there protesting or a youngster out there protesting and losing their lives. Because that's not what you're there for. You're there for equal rights and justice, and I commend you for that. And still across America, in a few states, there's a lot of protests. For a few people that are falling prey to the justice system. In their way or in their eyes, was wrongly adjusted. So we'll see what happened. You know what I mean? I really don't know much about these cases, so I really can't elaborate on them too much. I'll just speak from what I heard from the news, and I'll just keep it at that. You know what I mean? At the same time, we're having where schools should be reopening, and we're still in a turmoil. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we're still in a big turmoil about schooling. You know what I mean? Because to me, I think virtual schooling right now should be the best thing for our kids. Virtual schooling. We have the software. We have everything. You know what I mean? Virtual schooling for the next few months. For the next few months, it won't hurt. It will save lives. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, I think that's what they should do. Virtual schooling and take it from there. Keep analyzing, the math of the virus and see how it increase versus decrease and decrease versus increase, and we take it from there. I know it's a number game, but we could play it. We could. You know what I mean? If we pay attention and follow the right procedures and the right protocol. Because you have to understand. COVID is still gravely here, because people are dying on a daily basis. Because right now, Florida, we're still dealing with a serious backlash, in certain part of Florida, and it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. But one of the things I really don't understand is why take COVID patient to the nursing home after you treated them. That's something I don't understand because to me, even if you treated them and you cleared them or whatever, taking them to a nursing home where there are people that are stationary, that are also in gravely condition. Some of them are also healthy. It's just, I don't know. It bothers me. On that one, I'll say I shake my head. All right, I just have to put that out there. I just can't understand that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on that don't really make any sense, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So with all that said, man, I just shake my head. Guys, let me know your opinion. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about COVID patients going to nursing homes. Just give me your feedback on that one because me personally, I can't get it. So I just leave it at that. Hey, just remember, it's politics time again. Are you gonna vote now? Yeah, man, the famous Buju Banton. Yeah, politics again. Don't forget. All right. Yeah, election time is coming up in a few months. You see what I'm saying? And pay attention because you know what? If you notice, man, there's a lot of distraction going on, and don't be distracted. Okay, go out and vote. You see what I'm saying? Don't follow the distraction because there's a lot of that going around at the moment. Okay, a lot of it. Well, guess what? We have sports back again. Baseball is in effect. Even though my Yankees, hey, what's going on? It's the first game, so we'll see. You know what I mean? MLS is back. Kudos to them again. And also next week, the NBA. The NBA is back next week. I watched a few games with the WNBA. They were very nice games. LA Sparks, that was a great game. Dedication from that game was just so mesmerizing. But oh yeah, great game. So sports is back, and I think sports is a hell of a therapy, for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it's mentally a therapy for a lot of people, include myself. So I am glad that sports is back. All right, but just remember, it's politics time again. Are you going to vote? You better vote because you see what's taking place. You see what I'm saying? You see what's taking place, all right? So we have to vote, in order for us to make a change. You know what I mean? It might be in small increments, but guess what? We just have to keep trying, because once you keep kicking that door, the inches must fall off at one point. You know what I mean? So we have to keep kicking at that door. You see what I'm saying? And for all the youngsters, who are so violent and who love guns and who love to shoot, go join the military, man. If you love guns that bad, or if you love gangs and all of that stuff, go join the military. Go do some good stuff for the military, man. killing each other. What's the point of us protesting and then you turn around killing? You see what I'm saying? You killing somebody, a person of color, and then a police officer kill a person of color. Both of you did it unjust. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. The same killing. You took a life, he took a life. It's the same thing, man. Wake up. Wake up, man. Come on, black people. That the thing that we have to understand in this country, black people spend the most money per year in this country. You understand me? People of color spend the most cash. Let me rephrase that. Cash. Okay? Let me rephrase. People of color spend the most cash in this country on a yearly basis. Okay? So if you look at it and you start analyzing your demographics, you are the majority. You are the majority. You just have to look at the other races and see how they combine, you know what I mean? And work together and patronize that. It's not hard to do. You know what I mean? It's not hard to do, man. It's not. It's just following certain examples. You know what I mean? It's like somebody put a book in front of you and say, you know what, just read this book, because if you don't read this book, you won't be able to pass this class. You know what I mean? So you're going to buckle down because you want to pass the class. So if we join together and stand together, trust me, all hell breaks loose, because this will be a very confused country, because they wouldn't know what to do. You see what I'm saying? So people of color, just, do the right thing. You know what I mean? A life is a life. If you take a life unjust or whatever, and an officer went out there and take a life unjust, none of you are different. You're all the same, in my view. You see what I'm saying? So Chicago, New York, Baltimore, Florida, California, Detroit, all these places, man, let's rise up to the better occasion. You know what I mean? Because we could do better. You see what I'm saying? I know it's very stressful right now. I know a lot of people are going through a lot right now, which is not the fault of theirs because of, the COVID, what we're facing at the moment. But hey, man, look at a different outlet, okay? Something positive, all right? And let's just keep it there. You know what I mean? Because, this will be over. You understand? And I tell you, with all what's going on, I'm sure individually we all could write our own book, right? I'm sure. So if we start documenting things on paper, we might get to like it. So start journalizing some stuff, and see where you're at back in this COVID time, because eventually we're going to be able to look back, in 2020 or 2021 and 2020 and see how we were living, what we were doing. So it's good to document stuff. Me personally, oh yeah, I learned to journalize, and it was one of the best things I've ever done as far as information, just to keep it, because mentally, of course, we want to forget certain things. But if you put it in black and white, you'll never forget it. You see what I'm saying? Never. All right? So don't be afraid to journalize and, do your things, and also date your stuff so like at what time, what year, where you were and what you were doing. You know what I mean? Those things, makes a lot of sense, because you could go back to stuff like that and it could help you to propel, within your journey. You see what I'm saying? So with all that said, all my friends that are going through chronic pain, I hope you guys had a wonderful week. My past week wasn't that bad. I try to exercise, but I only got in like about 3 days. But I'm grateful for that, So I hope you guys got in at least 5 or 6 days and did better than I did, because you know how we are, each one teach one, so we could make each other better. All right? So, just keep fighting and do the best you can. And, let's, make a change in this world and make a difference. You know what I'm trying to say? Little by little, small increments. All right? You know, small increments. See what I'm saying? Just remember, it's politics time again. Are you going to vote? Make sure you vote, okay? Make sure you vote. And I always say before I leave my show, all right? Who feels it knows it. And thank you for supporting me. And make sure you comment, leave your thumbs up. Until next time, see you again. Peace.